Hi, Mike Fab, and today I'm doing a video where I take a look at a game. Usually it's somewhat doll related. This is Winx Club related. I think it's called Winx Club Color by Number or something like that. If you see all these are the ones that I still need to do. There's daily missions, but it's just 3 up there that are the 3 down below. Anyways, I've done 3 of them so far. But I'm just showing you them now. And then there's different categories. So Bloom, Aisha, Winx, Tekna. Then there's pets, friends. There was more characters. I just listed off a few. Here I am. I'm doing this a speed run. And then once you finish it, it does a speed run of what you've done. I didn't show me doing all of them, but I might show I don't know, take a look. That popped up so many times and I kept clicking it because it would always pop up. It wanted me to pay for something. It's a free game, but there's a lot of ads after you finish a game. There's an ad usually, and then obviously you can pay for something more, which I don't know what that gets you, and I didn't really look into it. But it did because I have Apple Pay hooked up, every time I'd accidentally click it because it would go into the screen of where the numbers were, it would tell me to pay, and I'd be panic. There's also a puzzle game, but I didn't do it. After you finish each of the color by numbers, you can do a puzzle game, but I pretty much skipped that the majority of the time because I was just interested in coloring them in. I really wanted to finish all of them. I did this, I think, in 3 days. There was 40 of them. I don't actually know the number, but I finished them in 3 days. The first day I did 3, and then I did a bunch, and then I did a whole bunch more the third day. Anyways, it's actually fun. A lot of them didn't take too long. There's 1 stars, 2, and 3, and that's the level. So 1 is the easiest, 3 is the hardest, and honestly the majority of them aren't that hard. There's a bunch of stuff at the top. The little paintbrush, I'll show it at some point. If you click it, it colors stuff really fast. You rub the paintbrush over. If you do the missions, you get points. I think it's 20 points for each group of 3 colors that you do, missions at the top, and that helps if you can't find one of the numbers. You click on that and it shows you exactly where one of them are, and I used it a few times, but the majority of the time I found them. Yeah, and you don't have to go in order of the numbers. I'm just doing that. It's easier because it moves on right to the next one. But you can zoom in and do whatever order you want to do it in. Yeah, we're just going through here, doing some more. I was really disappointed because they only had 2 paintings of Aisha. There was a million of Flora and Bloom, a bunch of Stella, Musa, and Tekna. I think Tekna had the second least, but I really like Aisha and I would have liked her to have more. Anyways, I also thought it was interesting. I believe it's the outside of it, when you go into the game, and I feel you'll see it, is Enchantix, but I feel I don't think I remember there being any Enchantix dolls. Or not Enchantix dolls, but Enchantix looks lineup, you know what I mean? They were all Believe X, but I could be wrong. They might have been the OG line. I can't actually remember, but I just don't really remember seeing Enchantix, and I feel I would have remembered because Enchantix is definitely one of the best lines. I feel we saw a lot of Believe X and then the OG, because I remember Musa's short hair, but maybe that's just her regular look. Anyways, I don't remember. And then at the end I do show you all the ones that I did, but maybe I'll show the little fast runs through in a different video or in a short, I don't know. Yeah, just looking for all those little thingies. I don't have a lot to say. I apologize. It did take a decent amount of time, but I would say the majority of them went by really quickly. And they were fun. It was relaxing. It was definitely very nice. I can watch TV and do this, which was fun. But after you do them all, you can go back and redo them. But there are no more. At least I don't think so. I didn't find any after I finished them all. That was my goal, was to, by the end of doing this video, them to be done. And they are all done, which is exciting. Look at how pretty they look. Oh my god, what is that? Jesus. Okay. More Believe X. Believe X is definitely one of the best lines. Not the best, but it's probably one of my favorites. Specifically because I liked the show. That's what got me introduced into Winx Club, was when it was on Nickelodeon. Loved that. And then eventually I went back and, like, when I got Netflix, I would have been in, what, 5th grade? That means I watched Winx Club way before 5th grade, because I feel like there had been a decent amount of time in between. Anyways, I started watching it on Netflix, and I was so confused because I was like, I don't remember any of this. Yeah. And then there was only like 2 seasons on Netflix, which is so devastating. So I had to find all the little cheat ways to watch it instead. Okay, now I think this is where I'm showing you all the ones that I haven't done so far. Here they are. There's so many, and then we finally make it down to all of the ones that I've completed. This is after quite a while of doing them. Okay, so like there's a big time jump between the last video or last clip that you just saw. So a decent amount, and then I'm showing you the different categories. We've got some Bloom, Stella, Tecna only has 1 left. Aisha has 2. Flora maybe. And then we're gonna go on to friends, pets, and rooms. Rooms and pets had the most left that I needed to complete. I'm showing you that. There's 6, and then I think there's 6 pets. Yeah, 6 pets left. And they could be in doubles. They could be in the same category. If you saw the pets is going to be in pets, friends, and Bloom. So just keep that in mind. Anyways, let's see what I end up doing. You can see I've already completed some of the missions, the daily mission. Looking at Tecna, I don't know what I'm going to do. But look, all the fun stuff. I don't know what I'm doing here, if I'm just showing you. I don't remember, but a lot of pets. I should probably do some pets. The friends category. I should call them boyfriend category. Oh, and then obviously the villains. They call them villains. They should have called them tricks, because that's literally what they're called anyways. Yeah. I literally don't know what I'm doing other than maybe showing you what they are. See, they're so fun. Look at them. So sorry. I just completed them. So all the ones that you're seeing here right now that I still haven't done, those are the ones that I've at least done today. I know that. Yeah. I don't have anything else to say for this. I literally don't know what I was doing. Next, pet. Is this maybe one of my last ones that I've done? Because I didn't show you the majority of me actually doing them, because I thought like this video would have been really long. Because while they didn't take me insanely long, some of them did. Some of them are like a little bit longer than others. But for the majority, I could just sit back and like hold the camera out like what it's at right now. And I could just click on them, which was really nice. However, some of them were harder to see the little gray spots, and so I had to zoom in. Even some of the ones that were like, a lot of the ones that were 3, like level 3, I could stay like this, but some of the other ones I had to like zoom in just to see all the numbers and stuff. So this one is a little bit of like an easier, versus a lot of color by numbers don't show you like zooming in. Anyways, oh, this is the last one that I did. I know that. And then I think I'm going to show you a clip of me zooming, or me showing you all the ones that I've done. But this is the last one that I did, which is so exciting. Yay. Whoa. If you can see, there are ads at the bottom. Again, it's a free game, so they're just trying to get some money. Coloring in the last of the stuff. So cute. Look at that. Okay, and then here I am showing you all of the ones that I did. Hopefully you see them all. Hopefully that I show them all too. But they're adorable. It was definitely a very fun game. Like I like doing this, but I do like stuff that's like color by number, paint by number, jump by number, that kind of thing. Anyways, I accidentally clicked on one because I want to see what it did, and it erased it, if you see. So now I have to go do it. So I think I show you a little bit of the process. See, I used the little paintbrush. It pretty much colored in the majority of it. And then I used the little button at, oh, there's like a, yep, colors in some stuff. See, the main thing that you get is by doing the mission things, you get that thing where it zooms in to tell you which one it does. Anyways, there we go. Anyways, I'm Actipub. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy. Bye!